Hey, little video for Chauvet Stage Designer 50, as I found it very awkward to work out what was going on with steps and scenes. Also, what would have made it easier to understand was learning something about what I wanted to use it for, because that could make a big difference in how you want to program it. I'm in a little venue here. Last night we done a thing in different areas that I was trying to illuminate. I was doing it manually, but I was still struggling with the programming. So what we're going to do now is make 4 steps. Now put up 6 channels here. That's because the lights I have here work in 6 channels. You've got 3 colours, strobe, 3 colours, fade, strobe, and I'm not sure about the 6th. I think that's I don't know, I think you can set a custom colour thing with that. I don't know, we're not going to worry about that just now. What you do need to worry about is dip switch configuration. So I've got 4 lots, 24 channels, 4 different lots of 6. So you need dip switch configurations for 1, 7, 13 and 19. That's because there's 6 channels each. And if you put in dip switch calculator, DMX dip switch calculator, into a search engine, you'll find loads of cool little programs for that. Also, just so you can look back at that, press record 1568, press reset 1323. So we're going to press record 1568, 1568. So we're in record mode. We need to be here 124A. This means this is active, and we're in page 1. Also, speed needs to be at show mode for what I want to use it for. I'll show you why. Okay, so we're going to make scene 1. All you do, step 1, sorry, I said scene 1 there, I meant step 1. So then we can put that down because that's in temporary memory. Step 2, step 3, a step could be anything. A step's like a sub change in a scene. 3, and 4. Now that's all in temporary memory now. But what we need to do now with the scenes, with the steps, gets confusing, doesn't it? The steps, we've made 4 steps there, but we need to put that into a scene. So what you need to do is you need to hold record, and while you're holding it, don't release it, and press and release one of the scene, the 12 scenes here, not the top ones, the bottom ones. So you hold record, and while you're holding it, scene 1, and put it right up to the top. Now we have to go up here. You can exit record now, but I'm not going to at the minute. So, but we do need to change mode select. Okay. So sometimes I need to press the button here to sort of I suppose you're firing up that scene. So then the steps, there we go. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. The reason this is in show mode is because if we put that up there, this is what's going to happen. So you can mess about with all of that, fade times and all of that. I don't necessarily want that just now. So it needs to be in show mode, not nearly in show mode, but right to the bottom. But the thing is there, I can only go linearly 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't then jump from 4 to 2 or 1 to 3. It has to be in that sequence. So what we can do there is, that's what we're doing there, is one scene with 4 steps in it. What we're going to do now is 4 different scenes with 1 step in each. So we need to go back to 1 to 24. We're still in record mode and we're still on page 1. So first 6 channels up, which is what these 3 lights are configured to, which is DMX 1 to 6. So I'd only need 1 up. I need to have 10 up in the back of each light as well, as I might have mentioned. So, temporary memory. But now we're going to make that a scene. We're going to put that in scene 7. So hold record, and we've got scene 7. And then we're going to quickly do that again for the next group, which is 7 to 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Which is these 2 lights at the front. So, temporary memory. And we're going to make that scene 8. Temporary memory. Got a bit of strobe going on there. Temporary memory, and then 9. Temporary memory, scene 10. And then we can bring all them down. Then we need to move in mode select here. So we've taken all of that. We've got scene 7, scene 8, scene 9 down the front there happening. I've sort of messed that one up a little bit. And 10, which is over there. Once you've got them programmed, it's Master B works that you get this annoying dip that happens. It happens whatever way you do it, I've found, which is really annoying. It would be nice if you could just smoothly fade right up, but you get this dip that happens there. So we've got scene 1 here, which needs to be up. It has to be right up. So we've got where 1, 2, 3, 4, which you can do all of that with, or scene 7, scene 8, scene 9, scene 10. So it's quite straightforward, really. Audio, this button here, page B, can be awkwardly set out. This goes between, you've got 2 screens here if you like. If you can imagine it, you've got 1 to 24A, then I think you press record and then go into scene B, page B. I haven't really used that yet. That's about it really. You've got your blackout here that kills everything, and you've got your full on. The blackout seems to come on occasionally if I'm messing about with the lights there. I've seen blackout coming on if I've maybe like done something, like maybe pulled a plug or something. That's pretty much it. I haven't really used the auxiliaries and all of that. Pretty nice little desk really. I found it very awkward and spoke to Chauvet a couple of times as well. And they were very friendly, but I think I was asking the wrong question. I was programming the steps properly, but I didn't know about this show mode, and I didn't also know that I had to sort of